Main Street business owners are waiting for the Trump administration to lighten their regulatory load. And as Kate Rogers reports, there are a few rules in particular that they would like to see go.
Christy Arslan's gourmet popcorn company, Popped Republic, has taken off in the past 5 years, and she's considering franchising. But Arslan can't bring herself to take the leap just yet, worried about a 2015 decision from the National Labor Relations Board known as the Joint Employer Rule, which holds parent companies liable for violations at franchise locations.
This rule would impact us because if we did do franchising, if something happened with one of our franchisees, they had an issue with their workers and their workers were to sue them, we could actually have that liability too, the way the new rule is structured. And we certainly as a small business are not looking at ways to increase liability. We're looking at ways to grow.
Critics argue these regulations are stifling small businesses like Popped Republic from investing in new employees and expanding. President Donald Trump has promised to cut Washington's red tape, enacting a regulatory freeze and eliminating the budget for new federal regulations in 2017 as one of his first executive orders. Deregulation is welcome to many on Main Street. Just last year, more than 400 regulations were finalized, costing $164 billion to implement, according to the conservative research group American Action Forum. Separate data from the nonpartisan National Small Business Association finds companies are spending about $12,000 a year to comply. That compliance weighs heavy on the minds of entrepreneurs like John Carlo Alonzo, CEO of AmeriCooler, a manufacturer of walk-in freezers in southern Florida. The Affordable Care Act has led to increased premiums for his 137 workers and has him considering ways to cut back.
The Affordable Care Act, one of the unintended consequences is, you try to avoid hiring people if you don't have to. In the past, we're like, hey, it would be nice to hire maybe 10 more people to help capacity here. Now we're like, there's no way. Let's try to figure out a way to make it happen without hiring people.
Back at Popped Republic, Arslan is hoping for change.
We'd love just to see more regulatory reform. I think, it's hard for us. We don't have a lawyer on staff to help us figure it all out. And so it'd be great if the government and agencies could take a little bit more care at looking at the small business impact of regulations before they just charge ahead issuing new ones.
For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kate Rogers.